Well, hi there, folks. Welcome back to Mossy Roots Farm. It's quite bright, still lots of snow, and I got a new microphone. So this is the first video with a new microphone. I'm getting used to it, making sure it doesn't wiggle like I'm sure you see a little flash coming into screen. And I just want to overall try the quality of it out, see if it works, see if it helps the videos. But anyway, so the point of this video and the point of me holding a coffee mug that says life is better with chickens is because the wife and I had a discussion about heaters in some of our stock tanks. And I was worried that the water might be too hot. So we did a little test and the results might surprise you. So somebody had commented in one of the reviews of a water heater that we're going to use for Miss Moana, which I'll take you in there and try and show you. We don't have it yet, so it'll have to be So the problem is that we can't get anything to fit in this tank, in this pipe, because it's such a small diameter. So like even the small Tractor Supply ones don't work. You know, they physically don't fit. Now, I know, grumpy piggies, grumpy piggies. Gotta step back out here so that we can actually discuss without pigs screaming at me. But none of them will fit because we used a 4-inch water pipe, and I wanted to use a 6, but it was already pre-built by somebody else, and we just went with it. So, back to the point, somebody commented that 95 degrees was going to be too hot for the animals, and it was going to burn their little tongues. And I go, okay, well that's a concern. So I said to the wife, I'm like, hey, fire up the Keurig, make a cup of coffee, but don't put anything in it. We tested the water temperature. It was 170 degrees straight out of the Keurig. Ooh, you see that steam? Which I 100% agree is way too stinking hot. But we waited until it was a comfortable temperature to drink for coffee, which is why I have my coffee cup. And that comfortable temperature was 116 degrees. 116. Now, this heater was only going to go up to 95 degrees. And some internet Karen said that was going to be too hot. It was going to burn their little mouths. Well, guess what, Karen? I tried 116 degree coffee and it tasted cold to me. So what do you think it's going to be to these guys that are out here all winter? You know, that are actually standing on ice right now, being dorks. You don't have to stand on that, Joe. You know what? It's going to taste warm to them. It's going to be good to them. That's the whole point of it, right? And it'll keep their water from freezing. Now, you can do a couple different things to make that better. Get a smaller water heater or a larger tank. So, for example, this is about a 100-gallon tank, and we have a 1500 watt heater, and this actually feels cool to the touch. So maybe, I don't know, I'm gonna say maybe 70 degrees. So that's what I mean. There's different ways to go about this. So if this starts getting frozen, let's say we get a real cold snap where minus 20 and this freezes, just drain some water out of it. If there's less water to heat, the heater will work better. You know, this one's 1500. The one in the white barrel was 1000 watts. So technically, if this gets too hot, we fill it up more. Currently, it's only 3/4 of the way full. So we just fill it up the rest of the way, and it'll be colder. You know, it's basic temperature versus volume of item being affected by such temperature. Barky grumpy piggies. Yeah. So I wanted to just do a quick little video about this. I forgot the thermometer in the house, so maybe I'll go grab it and actually get some water temps on this stuff to show you guys. But that's what I mean. I think a lot of folks use their emotions first and their brains last. Because, yeah, 95 degree water does sound pretty warm, but it's a cold cup of coffee when you actually drink it. You know, what do you think these pigs that are having to walk on muddy ice are feeling right now? You think they want a nice warm cup of coffee? Or you think they want a nice cold cup of ice water? I think they want a nice warm cup of coffee. And if I'm not careful, she might actually get my coffee. Don't want that to happen. The wife would kill me. So, like I say, first video with the new camera, or not the new camera, the new microphone. We're going to see what the sound is. It sounded pretty good in some of my tests, but this will be a good first thing with some pigs squealing and traffic noises and all stuff like that. And our water heaters are absolutely working. Both barrels that I showed you guys today were froze solid yesterday in the morning. We plugged these in, and by lunchtime or time for us to go to work, because we work afternoon turn, they were both warm to the touch. You know, this one was flowing rather quickly, and the big black one over there was fine as well. So they definitely work, and they are definitely handy to have, because now all we got to do is run a garden hose out here, and these guys have water. You gonna get a drink, baby girl? Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.